Hey guys, I'm Spencer Stevenson. You know me from Tubi's The Z Suite. I play Elliot, and you are watching FaceTime with Todd Wharton.
What's up, everyone? It's Young Maine, hip hop artist, and you are now tapped in watching FaceTime with Todd Wharton.
From Times Square in New York City, it's FaceTime with Todd Wharton. With special guest, Spencer Stevenson. And musical guest, Young Maine featuring FTD. And now, here is your host, Todd Wharton.
FaceTime with Todd Wharton. I'm your man, your host, Todd Wharton. Now, last week was the St. Patrick's Day Parade here in New York City. And of course, me and my crew were out there having a great time, especially me.
What is a waterfall?
Wait, stand down.
What? Are we doing this?
Hey, when you're in Rome, but in this case, Dublin. And speaking of the Irish, there is a new film that actually just got released on St. Patrick's Day, and we have that trailer. And this film kind of reminds me of that old grandfather saying that he used to tell me around the pot of gold, kiss me, I'm Irish, eat me, I'm Danish.
First came Murtaugh and Riggs. Then came Lee and Carter.
You understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Now meet Detective Irish and Detective Danish.
Hey man, has anybody ever told you look like that last piece of crap that you try to kick out of your ass? We have a great show for you guys tonight. Hollywood actor from the new hit TV series on Tubi, The Z Suite, my man Spencer Stevenson is going to be in the house. And then later on, my guy Young Maine will be here performing his hit single, Out of Sight, featuring FTV right here on FaceTime with Todd Wharton. So guys, stick around and we'll be right back after these messages. FaceTime with Todd Wharton is brought to you by Fix Your Fungal Nail by Fix Your Feet Products, formulated by podiatric surgeon Dr. Yolanda Ragland to clear nails of fungal infection. For more information, go to fixyourfeetproducts.com. And by Popcorn Remix, gourmet popcorn remix your way. A variety of flavors is now available for purchase by visiting popcornremix.com. Popcorn Remix, the taste is in the name. So welcome back to the show, everyone. So my guest tonight is a Hollywood actor. You can see him co-starring right now in the hit Tubi TV series, The Z Suite, also co-starring Lauren Graham, who you guys know from the Gilmore Girls. But I'm excited to talk to this gentleman tonight. Guys, please welcome to the show my man, Spencer Stevenson. And Spencer, how you doing, bro?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, man. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule for coming on here. I've been going back and forth via PR, and I told him don't even sweat it because I see what's going on with this show right now, and we're going to get into that. But before we get into that, let's talk about you. First of all, Irving, Texas boy. All right,
Yeah.
born and raised. You got your BA over in Texas U, I believe. Um, I ask everybody this: what was the moment you got the bug to be an actor? What was that moment? Like in the deli, getting coffee, playing Sega or PlayStation, whatever you want to put it. What was that bug?
Well, growing up, I was really obsessed with Disney Channel. I was a Disney Channel kid. I loved everything on Disney Channel. But the one that really did it, and I just said this like a couple days ago to someone, Raven Simone and That's So Raven. Um, that like legendary show, kind of like raised me. That's like I was so obsessed with her, and that's the moment where I was like, I want to do this. Like this just seems so fun. I think I was probably like 7 or 8 at the time, maybe.
Yep.
But then right after that, I went straight into one being obsessed with like all Disney Channel. But then I like got into theater in like third grade, I think.
Mhm.
Um, and like booked not booked because it was through my elementary school, so it was just show up and go for it.
It's like, are you in detention? We have a role for you, so we'll give you a hall pass to get out.
Yeah,
Hey,
seriously.
I'm gonna get you an apple when I come back. I got the role.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. But I ended up starring in a play. I think it was called, what was it? Christmas at the OK Corral. I think that's what it was, and I was like the mayor. Um, didn't know what I was doing at all, but I just like had so much fun, and it was my first time like being someone else, you know. And that's kind of where it all started from there. And then the rest, it kind of went to middle school. And in Texas, there's like a massive competitive theater like
Yeah.
program in Texas. So
Mhm.
I did that through middle school, and then did that through high school, and then ended up going to Texas State University and got my BFA, and the rest is history. And
And
here
the
we are.
rest is history. Isn't it great? You're able to play other characters and be able to lie and get paid for it. It's like the
Yeah,
best
no,
thing in the
it's
world.
literally the best. It's the
It's the
best.
greatest thing. Yeah, yeah. Now we're gonna revert back a little because it's always about the building process. You were fortunate enough to get and land a role. You played Paris in a great film called Rosaline, which is a really comedic modern take on Romeo and Juliet that's through the eyes of the cousin.
Yeah.
Um, when you read this script and you saw how cool this was going to be, were you like all about it right from the get-go?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because Paris, I mean, again, it's a retelling of Romeo and Juliet, and Paris is hinted at being a gay man. It's not like obvious. I mean, I kind of made it very obvious in the movie. But reading the script, it was like he was supposed to be Rosalind's gay bestie, and I'd never seen that before, especially in like Shakespeare, like so blunt in your face. And so yeah, immediately from the start reading the script, I was like, oh, let's do this. And then obviously Disney was attached, Hulu was attached, and then 3 months in Italy. And I was like, oh, we have to go to Italy. Like this has to happen.
Of course.
Like we have to be there. And then I think at the time when I was like in the audition process, I think Caitlin was already attached, Caitlin Deaver,
Hmm.
um, and Karen Main, our director, and Isabella Merced, which is one of my best friends now.
Yeah,
Like
she's so great, by the way, in this film.
yeah, she's amazing. She plays Juliet,
Yeah.
for people who don't know. And yeah, so they were attached already. And I was like, I feel like I have to be part of this project. And the audition process was super cool. It was like a month long of auditioning, but every time it was just got easier and easier. And then I was like, am I gonna book this? I feel like I'm gonna book this. And that was my first like leading role in a film, in a
Yeah.
major film as well. So it's a
Yeah.
really exciting moment for me for sure.
Listen, to be in a major role in Italy,
Yeah.
right? And then not only you working on this great cast, you also had to get you got to play with Kyle Allen. And then when I was watching the film, like, oh, Minnie Driver, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, if you guys don't know, I'm going to mention one film. She's been in a lot. Good Will Hunting. That's all you guys need to know. All right.
Yeah.
Minnie Driver. She's been in a lot more films, a lot more TV shows, but that's the one film that everybody knows. When you work with her, how was it to work with Minnie? I heard she's just an amazing character.
She's so great. She was quick though. Like she was in and out. I mean, it's Minnie Driver. Like you gotta, she's a busy woman. So I think she was there for like a couple of days. I was there again for like 3 months. Most of us were, but like she came in the middle of production and then left like pretty fast. But she's so cool. I met her in the trailer. And our like while we were getting hair and makeup done. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I didn't know she was gonna be a part of the movie until like the deadline announcement came out while we were already in production. I was like, wait, what's going on? Like this is crazy. But she's so cool. Cool to work with. She knows what she's doing on set, and
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, it's like my jaw was just on the ground the whole time. I was like, what's happening right now? How am I in the same room as these people right now?
because you've earned it. Like you're a talented kid, and if people see you in this film, and guys, definitely check it out. It's streaming on Hulu. Came out in 2022, but the great thing about streaming platforms, it can come out yesterday because when it sits there, you get to watch it, you get to relive it, and I'm recommending it. It's a great comedic take on Romeo and Juliet because sometimes to learn about the best stories that are too serious, throw some comedy in there. You get the gist of the story, and then you get to see a whole new set of actors that are coming into Hollywood, which is a guy right here. Now let's fast forward. Okay. Now, And I told you offline, I'm going to tell my fans I'm hooked. Okay. And what I hate about being hooked is when you get hooked to something and you're like, wait, where's more episodes? You're like, God damn it, I got to wait till next week. Some BS.
Yeah.
It's that good. First of all, congratulations. During the Super Bowl, we saw a great commercial where they use a cell phone. That's a huge ad because you already know when the show is happening. But when you see a Super Bowl ad, you're like, oh, the studio is definitely investing in this, and this is great. The Z Suite. I think a lot of people at first are trying to figure out what the name of the Z Suite is,
Mhm.
but when you actually watch it, you quickly learn what that's all about. Now you play Elliot, um, and I have to quickly say, when your character comes into play, I'm like, oh, he's playing somebody who's extra.
Yeah, absolutely. The most extra.
I'm like anybody who goes to get some coffee and he's like, oh, passion fruit? Let me jot this down. Let me check this out. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be good. This role, I think, you personally wise, is definitely more in tune to you because when I met you today, I automatically see Elliot in you just by your personality because this guy, I think he's the greatest comedic energy that this show has. You have a lot of great people in there. Seriously, yeah, and we're gonna go through that. How do you like playing Elliot in the Z Suite?
I love playing him. This is the first job that it doesn't feel like a job. Like it
Right.
really doesn't feel, I mean, I'm obviously it is a job and
Mm-hmm.
grateful for, but it's after my first like couple days on set, I really again, this is also my first series reg, so there's a lot of responsibility with this role
Of
that
course.
I have right now. So I was really nervous to be on set, also with my sickening cast that I have,
Yeah.
like pros and legends. But I was so nervous at the beginning, and then after the first couple days, I was like, wait, I know what I'm doing. Like, I'm not really having to do that much. Like, I'm just waking up, getting my coffee, and then saying the words that are on this paper. But he's an extension of myself for sure. I don't carry myself like him at all times, but
Yeah.
it's definitely he comes from me. I created, helped create him. Obviously, our creator and showrunner Katie like made this character,
Mhm.
but she even in interviews and like with Tubi, like I was not the choice. I was not who they were gonna go with from the beginning. They already had someone in mind, and then throughout our my callback and my chemistry test is when right when I walked the door, she was like, "Oh, I thought I knew who Elliot was, but Spencer has a completely different take on this character, and that is who Elliot is." And throughout the process of shooting, he's definitely morphed into what I brought into the room months ago with the audition process, and
Yeah.
yeah, he's mine. And yeah, it's I love playing him so much and he means the most to me for sure.
It's a great character. And you know what I think they saw in you? You pull off masculine and feminine in one role.
Yeah.
Good looking guy, very intelligent. Um, you're feminine when you want to be in the role, but then there are parts where you're like, oh, hell no. And you step up.
Yeah.
And that's actually a really hard thing to do to transition, kind of like a Jekyll and Hyde moment. And you have that a lot, where it's kind of like natural to you. So
Yeah.
your family's probably like, he does that shit all the time in our house. Like,
Yeah.
we can never catch him because he's always got a little smart Alex thing to say to us when he comes back.
For sure.
I love it though. The whole thing now. I think everybody can relate to this because there is a generation gap in between eras of 30-year-olds and 40-year-olds and the Gen Zs. This show, and when you say Katie, I believe she's part of the Santa Claus films, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So she had a comedic background. This show nails it. You got the ad agency where I'm going to talk about it a little. They started off where it's a powerful woman played by Laura Grant. If you guys don't know Gilmore Girls, that's iconic right there. And her partner with Mr. Santos, I believe, and they get fired. And then they hire a whole Gen Z to come in and be the CEO. And now there's a battle because it's about adjusting the errors to work together. And that's something that's been going wrong for a long time.
Yeah.
I think that ever since social media happened. So I love the topics that you guys pulled together. Your chemistry with the young lady, Madison Shimon,
Yeah.
is insane, and Anna Bellicon. Is that
That's
how?
all.
Well done. Your chemistry with those two is what I feel makes this whole show. I love Laura Graham. How do you like working with these two? Not separate, but when you're in the same room together.
Oh,
It's
like Madison and
really
Anna?
cool. Yeah, together.
Yeah, no, we have a real friendship outside of the show as well,
Yeah.
which makes it so much easier to be on set and spend 16, 18 hours with.
Mhm.
Um, but through I met Madison first throughout the audition process back in like April or May of 2024.
Yeah.
I met Madison during our chemistry read, and right at the beginning, Anna was not in the process yet. Like they weren't, she hadn't been on the radar yet. They were auditioning a couple other people. But immediately when I met Madison, like we were on the same page with what we wanted to do with our characters. And then we
Mhm.
were in the room and it just clicked. Like we had like we knew that like I think you're gonna get Kriska. And she's like, I feel like you're booking Ellie. Like this just makes sense.
Yeah.
And that was my first chemistry read in person as well. So everything was so new to me. And then Anna came into the picture about 2 months after I had booked the role and signed the deal. We hadn't met her in person, so they had reached out to her and like she had a call back, and then they reached out to me to do a chemistry read just with her, and it was just us two because if you watch when you watch the show, obviously me and Anna have a lot of scenes together.
You do.
Um, and props to Anna, this is her first acting job as well. She's never acted in her life in front
Hey,
of a camera.
what?
Yeah, she's never been like this is her
Her,
first.
she has literally like monologues when she talks.
Yeah, this is her first time ever acting in front of a camera.
She has
Um,
that Will Smith theory, and the reason why I'm saying that Will Smith was a natural where you can just put him in front of the camera and
and
he would just go like an Al Pacino. I'm, hey, good for you guys getting that. That's crazy.
yeah, like I'm so proud of her. And working with her is just so cool because, like, again, I've been doing this for almost like 11 years now, but like to see, and it still feels brand new to me. And then to see someone that's like literally just getting started, like, there's just so many different people in the room and everyone has their own different process. And it's so cool to like see it all mesh together. But yeah, working with Madison and Anna, it like we would hang out all the time when we weren't on set and we needed to have a real friendship, and still I talk to them all the time now, so it just felt so natural. And I don't know, I'm happy that it reads on camera because yeah, I mean it just showing up to work and like hanging out with your friends is kind of the best thing ever, to be honest.
This show is going to do really well. Like I said, when I first watched it, I got sucked right into it. It's intelligent. They're really hitting a lot of points that a lot of generations go through. It's funny as hell. The comedic vibe is awesome. That's why I wanted to bring up you two together because Madison, she's so sweet, but she's got a powerful way about her,
Yeah.
which is amazing. And that cast her at such a young age as the CEO of the company, who she consistently battles Lauren Graham, who plays Monica Marks. That's a compliment with itself. And then you guys come along. You're not the sidekicks because you're all co-stars, but I think you all complement each other.
Yeah.
And some of the greatest shows ever that last forever consistently complement like you've known each other for years, like a Seinfeld,
Yeah.
right? Blackish, which and then he Grownish and all that. You guys have that, and then you add to the mix. You got Evan Marsh, who plays Minnesota Mats.
Yes.
So I think all of us would want to play that type of role because it's kind of like during COVID when we were just being stupid by ourselves in our boxers. It seems that's his character in public,
Yeah.
and he,
Yeah.
and he gets to do that on a daily basis. And then you got the young lady, Danny Kahn, who plays Annabelle. Um, I think she's perfect for you guys because she plays the adult who's trying to learn how to work with the Gen Zs. And I think her role sort of get a lot more in tune to the show as well as the, hey, we can work together process,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Out of all the scenes so far, what was your favorite scene that you shot that you can't get enough of, that you want more of it?
Ooh, I mean, every scene that I'm in, to be honest, like are so fun, and my outfits are already like insane. So that's already a moment. But the one that sticks to my like in my brain, and I will always hold, is when Elliot is in drag for the first time. before. Because it's also the first time that the audience kind of gets to see like what Elliot is good at, because you don't really know why he's there. Like, how did this man get this job? Like, it's so confusing. But he is creative, and he's good at being creative, and he loves having good ideas that are good to him. Sometimes he doesn't know how to read the room correctly, but he is good at drag. He is a drag performer. And yeah, that was filming that episode. Also, it's like the episode that I do the most in. And just being in drag was so cool. I've never been in drag before, and I support drag queens, and I know have drag friends, but it was just like a completely different world for me to be in it.
Yeah.
But it was so freeing and fun, and our crew and our network, Tubi, and our creatives are just like so laid back and chill, where they just kind of let me do whatever I want to do. Obviously, there's like boundaries, and you got to stay within the story, but I can just literally go have fun in front of a camera. And that one was the one that stuck out the most, where I was like, I am literally just twerking on camera right now and getting paid to do this. And this is crazy.
It's the best thing in the world to get paid for what you love to do. Now, if people don't know, you worked at the social media marketing team, and then Madison promoted you. Obviously, Priska promoted you. And instead of the CFO, it's really funny. You're like, no, I don't do CFO. I'm the QFO, which is for real admonishment towards the LGBTQI. You know what? I'm going to call the community and be like, listen, we're calling you the alphabet plus community. Because if you add one more letter, I'm not going to get it. I get what they all mean. Well, let's just say alphabet. You know, let's make a new cereal that's got more colors, kind of like, you know, Trix meets Alphabet Soup, put it together, and we'll call it the Pride cereal.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like,
I love that.
I love the name. I love everything about your character, man. And I think you got to go far with this, man. Congratulations on this show. Seriously.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm happy you enjoy it.
Of course. I'm a hetero guy. And I'm telling you guys out there, you got to get linked into this show. You got to love it. There's so many great spinning cogs to this whole entire machine, but it works really, really well. And I think a lot of people got to agree with me. I think for the NYC Pride Parade, they should have a G Suite float.
Oh, I love that. Oh my God, that'd be sick. I would love that.
You know,
Honestly,
tell your PR people to mention it, because it's not just about, you know, the LGBTQIA plus community. It's about all communities coming together. Well, you hit the communities, you hit the cultures, right? You hit the age gap. That's what that parade represents, like bringing the love together of great people.
all walks of life.
And I pictured it right with him, and I'm like, oh, I could see these guys like in a float, just going, because this is a show. I mean, Lauren Graham alone has a huge following. And with you guys coming together, you know, Madison, you know, she's from what is it, the All American and the Lake. A lot of great vibes going on here, and whoever casted all you guys together, kudos to them, because it's such a great cast, such a great show. And I'll say it one more time. Congrats, Spencer. Seriously, like, this is awesome.
Thank you so much. I gotta talk to Tubi about that float, because now I'm like, that's a good idea. Tubi, put me on the float.
Right? Yo, if you guys get on the float, me and my team, I'm gonna bring my crew. We're actually one of the head media besides the ABC to cover that thing. You guys get on that thing, we're gonna come out, get the full cast together, and really have a powwow, because we do that a lot. And I think Tubi will love it. I think it will be great advertising for you guys. It's one of the biggest parades in the country, and it's all about great energy. And I'm telling you guys, the G Suite, the Z Suite, Generation Z, the Z Suite's full of energy. Now, it does air on Tubi. What days and times does it air every week now? Because now I got to go watch it and wait, which is kind of crap.
So yes, you'll get new episodes every Thursday. Technically, it'll be Wednesday night at like midnight. That's how, I guess, LA time, because it would be 3 a.m. for New York. But just think about Thursday. Right when Thursday hits, a new episode will be out on Tubi every Thursday.
Well, guys, you heard it right here. Check it out on Tubi, the Z Suite. This is Elliot, aka Spencer Stevenson, one of the co-stars. Now, before we go, where can everybody follow you so they can get to know you more and follow your journey, because your journey's got to be a long one in Hollywood?
Man, I hope so. Thank you for that. So I have an Instagram. It is Spencer with 2 R's, Stevenson with 2 N's at the end. And then I also have a TikTok with the same name, Spencer with 2 R's, Stevenson with 2 N's.
All right, there you go, guys. Spencer with 2 R's, Stevenson with 2 N's. You heard it right here on FaceTime with Todd Warren. Spencer, thanks for being on the show and taking your time out of your busy schedule to be here.
Thank you so much.
So don't go away, guys, because coming right back, right here on FaceTime with Todd Warren, is my man Young Maine performing his hit song, Out of Sight, featuring FTD, right here on FaceTime with Todd Warren, so stick around.
Listen up. Are you embarrassed to show your feet in public? Do you wear water shoes to the pool or wear socks to bed? Do you bury your feet in the sand when you're at the beach? Do your feet look like this? Okay, calm down. And that's why you must have Fix Your Fungal Nail. You just simply want to get rid of those gross, disgusting, embarrassing toenails. Trust me, I'm the queen of toes. Check it out. Go to fixyourfeetproducts.com and I'll see you soon.
Go to fixyourfeetproducts.com. That's fixyourfeetproducts.com.
What's up, everyone? This is Young Maine, and you're now about to tune into my new video, Out of Sight, featuring FTD. I hope you enjoy.
Whoa. Papa, you crazy for this one.
Tryna, yeah. How do you feel? We all in the tryna, whoa. Tryna, whoa. Tryna keep a low profile. They think I fell off, I don't know how. Tryna keep a low profile. They think I fell off, I don't know how. Tryna keep a low profile. They think I fell off, I don't know how. Tryna keep a low profile. They think I fell off, I don't know how. Been getting bread since day one. Only breaking bread with my day ones. Gotta be ready when the day come. Gotta stay ready when the day come. Never know when to be your day to go and meet your maker. Round trip flights to Jamaica. I just hold mine. I don't do no favors. Looking at a big crib with elevators. I'm just sticking to my grind, getting hella paper. Feel like every real nigga should be celebrated. Feel like every real nigga should be celebrated. Why y'all waiting for the man? I be feeling like the man. I be getting to the plan. That's facts. Stash it away, that's stacks. Put in the work, get stats. Never relax. Always on 10 toes. That's down. I be riding for my city and I do it for my town. Shit get real when them guys come around. No, we set it off when we touch back down. Keep it low, how I really keep it. Make boss moves, gon' keep it secret. Some guy hating they blood when they peepin'. Try and take you out the game, make it even. If you off it, then I defend. Doing that shit for no reason. Make sure to dive head first off the deep end. Tryna keep a low profile. They think I fell off, I don't know how. Tryna keep a low profile. They think I fell off, I don't know how. Tryna keep a low profile. They think I fell off, I don't know how. Tryna keep a low profile. They think I fell off, I don't know how.
Think I fell off, nigga, till I come through, nigga, with the pen to the pad. Treat me like light, nigga, shine that light on, niggas. Kill these niggas, but I like late, nigga, I don't face sales, nigga, woo. Real recognize real, we know that, but I don't see you like a snap with a Kodak. Tunnel vision on a dream like in Kodak, but not that, not that. It's the reset, get up on them like in Keith Sweat. Feel sweat, is that versus a heat check? Who's next when I'm on like the exec? On set, now you know I got the preset. It's the mastermind, thoughts run so fast, I gotta press rewind and catch myself, pass on to the point that I can't take steps forward cause I'm stuck behind and justify the feelings that I had when I got stashed. So I let the blood leak on these tracks, beat the pain so it won't define. Now money come first and I can't let my stock decline. No, let me take a breath for a second. That dealer on these tracks like I'm Becking. Say a little profile and I'm saying kale hockey smarts like I study. Yeah, that's real. Can you tell me your definition, how to heal? Still young, still living, learning how to deal. My villain never you looking at the hill, nigga. Now that's real. And my bulk phase every verse is a meal. It's the only way that I know to keep it sane as I flow. If you lost me, I can't imagine how that feel.
Tryna keep a low profile. They think I fell off, I don't know how. Tryna keep a low profile. They think I fell off, I don't know how. Tryna keep a low profile. They think I fell off, I don't know how. Tryna keep a low profile. They think I fell off, I don't know how.
I can never fall off, I was taking a break, I was giving you space. I'm gonna run off on you niggas, I'm gone, better pick up the pace. Man, all of y'all fake, kinda like a statue, better stay in your place. I'm finna wall off you, I'm not one of us, you can't sit with the graves. I be trying to get bread like a toaster, trying to follow them bills like a duck. So don't get caught on a poster, going hard like Giannis for the Bucks. We to change the game, need trying to make a no cheese, turn a penny to a million. Life is all about cream, trying to stack them beans like we're trying to make a chili. I see niggas crash out, cause they miss one leg and they ain't even cash out. It's time to take the trash out, recycling cause I separate the paper then I dash out. I'm about to do the math now, get so much money it'll make a nigga pass out. We gon' rise like dough, nigga, I don't know if it's gon' be the slow or the fast route. It's amazing, I'm going crazy like trading Luka for AD. I'm gonna make these dudes pay me, but unlike them you cannot play me. If they ask you who's the best in the game, you lying if you don't say me. I'm so far ahead, I'm out of sight, so how the hell you gon' chase me?
Nigga, say how the hell you gon' chase us? Nigga.
Yeah! Oh. Man, Frank Films, no, it's a real cut.
So I just want to take a moment to thank my guests, Spencer Stevenson and Young Bane, for being on FaceTime with Todd Wharton. Spencer, congratulations on the show. I told you I was hooked when I started watching it. I think anybody who starts watching this, they're going to get hooked as well, because it definitely hits a lot of points that a lot of generation gaps are going through today. Guys, check Spencer out. You can watch him on Tubi. I believe he says it's Thursday nights. And it's a great show, The Z Sweep. I highly recommend it. You're not going to be disappointed. And of course, I also want to thank my man, Young Mane. If you guys don't know, Young Mane and me actually used to work together. And I told him, made him a promise that when my show starts climbing, I'm going to bring him back on because I love his music and I'm going to highlight him as well. And this right here just shows you guys an example. Be real with your people, keep your word, and that's how you build bridges. Definitely follow both of these extremely great men on social media. You got Spencer Stevenson, you got Young Mane, and of course, follow FTD as well. They're pretty great. They got a lot of talent, and put them all together, you got a great song right there. Guys, I hope you love this episode. Happy St. Patrick's Day belated. But on this day, like I always say at the end of the day, if you're not living a passionate life, then whose life are you living? Take care, guys. I'll see you soon.